Hello and good afternoon. My name is Amanda and welcome to The Done Creative. Before we get into this pick a card reading, I just wanted to let you guys know I have a live stream channel where I go live doing readings over there a few times a week. Link for that channel is in the description below. But for this pick a card reading, we're going to be figuring out what you need to know right now. And if you're new to pick a card readings, I just ask that you close your eyes, take a couple of deep cleansing breaths to center your energy, and focus in on piles number 1 with the black kyanite, pile number 2 with the azurite, and pile number 3 with the rhodonite. If more than one pile calls out to you, there may be messages in each pile for you. Once you've selected your pile or piles, you can go ahead and check the description box below for the timestamps, and I also pin them as the top comment. Please remember, these are general readings, so only take the information that resonates with you and your life and your situation and leave the rest behind. Now, without delaying this any further, I'm going to give you a moment to meditate on the cards, and I will see you over at your reading. Alright, for those of you who selected pile number 1, let's find out what you need to know right now. Alright, group number 1, so we're going to start right here in the middle. This is very exciting. We have the number 8 card here with consciousness, and it says here, happy success. This guy looks like he just won the lottery, or something he's been trying to manifest for a very long time has finally happened in his life or come to fruition for him. And what's interesting is right below this with this mini starseed oracle card here, we have the word celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You are truly a gift of the universe. So this is something you have achieved. This is something a personal success. This is not just some random thing handed to you for no reason. This is something you have been diligently working for or working toward or thinking about. There's something here that has an element of you are the one making this thing happen, and it is going to be something to celebrate. This is an achievement you have or will be very soon achieving, and it's very exciting. With this moonstone card here, it says live your purpose. So this has to do, I think, for many of you, this is probably a very spiritual thing, something that has to do with your life purpose, or a big part of why it is you incarnated on this planet, what it is you're here to do, what it is you're here to experience, because we also have over here the starseed card, what lights you up. So you guys are my starseeds, my light workers, my earth angels. You guys came to this planet to raise that consciousness from a third dimensional consciousness to a fifth dimensional or higher consciousness, and it's beautiful. You guys really are living your light, living your life purpose. It's beautiful. We also have here precious time. The Fairy of Time wants you to experience every moment fully and to make the most of your precious time. Be mindful not to waste others' time either. So this is really, you guys, one thing you need to know is maybe some of you have been wasting time, and don't look at wasted time as quote unquote wasted time. Spirit's not, they're like shaking their head, like don't beat yourself up for wasted time, so to speak, because everything you've done, everything you've experienced has put you in alignment with where you are at this present moment. But this is just looking forward and being very mindful of the very present moment you're sitting in right now. What is the best use of your time? For some people, sometimes that looks like vegging out and doing nothing. That is absolutely purposeful at times. Absolutely it is. As is taking action in the direction of something that is going to fuel you or to really help you feel fulfilled. Taking action. So really getting focused, laser focused on what it is you're spending your time doing, who you're surrounding yourself with, what's around you. She's got some surroundings here that look very fun and very witchy, but at the same time very cluttered. She's got a big mess going on down here, but it looks to me like she's happy about it because this is something she's currently engaged in. We have a little cauldron here with some steam coming out, an hourglass. So she's putting her effort into something here. It tells me really with this clock here, she's going to be able to, when she's finished with this task, she's going to clean it all up, put everything where it goes, and feel like everything is back in its place. So then here we have the black kyanite card, set strong boundaries, and this is the card you guys use to select the pile. So there is this sense of you needing to set boundaries between either yourself and others, yourself and an activity or an addiction or a habit. Use your intuition because it's going to be different for each of you. It could be, just really taking a break from social media, taking a break from electronics, or just listening to other people's opinions on things and just going within and listening to your own opinion, because that is very valid and very precious as well. So then right below that card, we've got the transformation. It says here, this fairy tells you to surrender to a transformation in your life that is happening for your highest good. Embrace your transformation. The best is yet to come. Wow. So yes, you guys really are transforming from that chrysalis energy into that beautiful butterfly that is here living their purpose, doing what they came here to do. But you're gonna find this transformation through what lights you up, what gets you excited, what makes you feel good and joyful and happy. That is going to be your ticket to this success and this celebration of your achievements. And I love that pairing up with that, what lights you up card, we also have the play card. Have fun. There's that word celebrate once again. Celebration, celebrate. Don't be too serious. I just heard that quote, don't take life too seriously. No one gets out alive. And, technically we are getting out of life alive because our energy never dies. It just goes on and on and on and transforms, right? So this is just to say, have fun with what you're doing. Even if something very serious is going on in your life, allow yourself that time to have some fun and just to be for a while as well. So really, this is the main message I'm seeing for you, group number 1. I wanted to try to keep these a little bit more short and sweet today because I will be out of town these next couple of weekends and the kids are home for summer vacation and there's just not a lot of time to film, so I just wanted to make sure I could get something really quickly filmed and edited and posted for you guys so that I'm not completely MIA and missing for the rest of the summer. But I just wanted to say thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really truly do hope to see you right here back at the Done Creative and also over on my live stream channel, the Done Creative Live, where I go live doing readings over there a few times a week. Link for that channel is in the description below. Alright, bye! Alright, for those of you who selected this group number 2 or the Azurite card, this is going to be your reading. Alright, so let's get right into this. This is a very dualistic looking message for you guys. So this is all about you using your intuition and seeing what is meant for you and balancing the different areas of your life. I think balance is going to be kind of the key word for you guys, because we have the people card here with the number 3, which is all about collaboration, get-togethers, having fun, celebrating, with the message here, friends and colleagues. But then directly below that we have here stillness. Reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion. So there is this need to really make sure you're getting out with friends or family and spending time with other people. And also that, counterbalance of that is to go within, spend time alone, and just be immersed in your own energy. So this main message for you guys that I'm getting so far is just to make sure you're not spending too much time alone and not spending too much time with other people, but balancing of those energies. So with this stillness card, this is asking you to get very introspective, reflecting on the moments, the past moments that you've been through with love, kindness, and compassion, especially those of you who are in this kind of healing mode or dark night of the soul or mini dark night of the soul, whatever you want to call that, where you may have felt stuck, stagnant, or just like, no matter how much hard work you put into something, it just never goes your way. This is shifting for you guys in a major way, but it's going to come as a result with this Azurite here. This is the reason, this is the card you use to select this pile. Azurite, it says here, get laser focused. So once you guys really set your intentions and really focus and hone in on what it is you want to complete or accomplish or do or be or feel, that is when you will get that thing. That is when you will get what you are setting your intentions to achieve. But if you're just kind of being tossed to the waves, you don't really have an agenda or, really have an outcome in mind, it's going to be a lot harder for you to feel this, especially when you're around a lot of other people. Sometimes we just kind of go with the flow or, kind of go with what other people are doing. That is totally fine at times. But again, balancing this out to where you are going within and being very intentional with where you're spending your time. We kind of did get that message also in group 1 about knowing where and what and how to spend your time is very important. We also have here with the Carnelian card, feed your creativity. So you guys getting laser focused, for many of you, this has to do with bringing more creative juices into your life or allowing more time for your creative projects, because that is a great form of going within and being just in your own energy, is to create something with your hands, be out in nature, gardening, just something where you're putting that laser focus into a certain task. And it will, which is weird, but hear me out. A lot of times when you're in that zone or that flow state, you get downloads of other ideas or, solutions to problems that have been evading you for so long. They just become blatantly obvious in these moments where you're in total flow. So getting and feeding into that creative mode is going to be key for you guys to really help get you back on track with your goals, with your dreams, your desires, your wishes, all of that, and help you get the focus you need. And maybe even for some of you, that motivation, especially those of you who felt very stuck, stagnant, like no matter what I do, nothing goes my way. The motivation is here for you. That is what you need to know right now, that it is now readily available. All you need to do is reach out, grab it, and take that next step. Take an action in the direction of what your dreams are, what your creative endeavors or the things you want to make or create in your life. Take a step in that direction. For some of you, this step in this direction is to find that group of friends or colleagues, people that feel like-minded or like soul family to you. You're maybe leaving behind some toxic relationships and finding other people. I won't say to replace those relationships, but really in a way it is. It's kind of like you're replacing old stagnant energy with people that just you don't resonate with anymore, with people who really do have your back. They are kind of the same vibe as you, etc. But with this motivation card, it says here, when spring approaches, the flower fairy urges you to spring into action. If there's something you've been merely thinking about doing, they say, get busy and do it. So those of you especially that have had this creative idea that's been, maybe you had messed around with it for a while, but then put it on a back burner, or maybe you've had this idea or dream for a long time, but you just never took action on it. Now is the time. That is what you need to know. Oh my gosh, you guys, now is the time. Now is the time to take action. I'm so excited for you because this to me feels like a long time coming for you. We also have here the Protect Your Dreams card. You are the guardian of your precious dreams and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you're ready to release them. So this to me feels like, I won't say it's like a warning, but it's kind of like a little nugget of knowledge from your guides, your angels, your own higher self, to say, kind of keep those dreams. It's like a card player keeping those cards very close to the chest. You don't want other people to know what your cards or your next move is going to be. This isn't to say to be completely secretive and don't let anyone into your inner world, but just being very discerning of who it is you're telling your dreams to, or I have a dream to write this book and it's about this and that and this and that. You never know what that person is then going to do with the knowledge you just shared with them. So this is all about being very discerning with who you're sharing information with, how much information you're sharing, and all of the above. Again, you're not needing to keep secrets. It's just, there are certain things, certain people in your life don't need to know, especially those of you who are kind of leaving behind an old job or an old situation or old relationships that just aren't resonating with you anymore. They don't need I'm just hearing Spirit say they don't need a place at the table of your life. They haven't earned that seat. They don't deserve to have that inner knowing or inner knowledge of what you have going on. So know who to share with and when. No, you will know. Just use your intuition. So then here we have, don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? And pairing that back again with the friends and colleagues card. If you have to kind of censor who you are or what you believe or, just that authenticity of yourself around certain people in your life, this kind of lets you know that either they aren't ready for your authenticity or you aren't ready to share it. One of the two, could be a mixture of both as well. This is not to say you need to cut these people out of your life, but just find people in your life you can be your true authentic self with, where you don't have to dim your light to fit in or keep your mouth shut where you hear people talking about things that you just know are not true. You are coming into this place very soon where you're going to speak your truth, you're going to shine your light, and there are just going to have to be people in your life that just have to deal with that or accept that or not. They're going to be the one probably to make the decision to stay or to go. I really do see, though, a lot of people are going to really be inspired or kind of it's like you turned a light on for them with what you're sharing is like, oh wow, I didn't realize I was allowed to see the world like this, because, most people are very heavily programmed, brainwashed, or, just going with the mainstream narrative of what life is. And a lot of people don't even realize they can have their own inner voice that's maybe completely opposite of what everyone else is doing. But you guys already are those people who are like that. You're here to shake up that energy, and you're going to do so in such a way that other people are actually going to really be like inspired by that. It's beautiful. So you're going to find that when you stop dimming that light, you actually expand it. It's like you're giving some of that light to other people without even knowing it. It's kind of that ripple effect. So then here we have the ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. So something you guys need to know right now is the fact that all this hard stuff you've been through, are going through, will go through. It is happening for you, not to you. Life is happening for you, not to you. So this is all about getting focused, setting intentions, and then steering your life through your actions and intentions in the direction of where you're wanting to go. That is letting life happen for you. When you just, are kind of in this open state where whatever happens, and you don't really have any kind of navigation system or any plan or any intention set, life can be much more rough. So you guys are really learning how to hone that laser focus we were talking about with this Azurite card, and realize that life is a gift. It's not this big curse that a lot of people think it is. It can be both. It can be a blessing and a curse at the same time, even in the same day, in the same almost minute sometimes. But when you really get that higher above perspective of what life really is, you really do realize it is such a blessing. Even the suffering that we all go through, we can look back and say, I'm actually kind of glad this thing happened, that thing happened, because really, if it didn't, I wouldn't be where I am now. Okay, so group number 2, that was your message today. I hope it resonated for you. You will have to let me know below what you thought, any stories you want to share. I always love to hear from you guys. And as always, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really, truly do hope to see you right here back at The Done Creative, and also over on my live stream channel, The Done Creative Live, where I go live doing readings over there a few times a week. Link for that channel is in the description below. Alright, bye! Alright, group number 3, let's go ahead and find out what you need to know right now. Alright, group 3, we're going to start right here in the middle with this consciousness card with the number 6, and it says here, deserving. And the number 6 is all about bringing balance into your life, that unconditional love, that motherly energy, self-love, self-care, and just knowing your own worth. She is wearing a beautiful bright yellow dress here, and to me, this deserving and just, having that high self-esteem, that really is correlating with that color yellow. Beautiful bumblebee jasper that we've got over here as well, which is your solar plexus chakra. And I love that right below deserving, you guys have the abundance card. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. When you realize that you deserve to have good things and a beautiful life, and other people deserve to have that same thing, you guys really do open yourself up to abundance. It's this lack mentality that so many people on this planet have, because it's just been programmed, conditioned into us to think that we have to work hard or do all these things to be abundant, when really it is a birthright that has been kind of taken away from us, so to speak, because we don't live the way that, ancient civilizations lived. I'm talking like before recorded history, because what we've seen in recorded history has been kind of a train wreck and kind of a hot mess of a way to live. But we are, many of you that are watching this right now have incarnated to kind of right that ship or turn the tides on what this kind of energy that we are living in is going to be, where we're having more of an abundance mentality rather than a lack mentality. So something you need to know is that you do deserve the abundance that is coming into your life, especially those of you who have had recently a bunch of things come to you, or some sort of raise or increase in abundance in your life, of energy, of people just noticing you and, talking nicely to you and giving you compliments. Sometimes when this just comes out of nowhere, or it feels like it comes out of nowhere, at times we can just be like, oh my gosh, I don't deserve all this. Why are you guys putting all your attention on me? Go give it to that person that deserves it. No, you deserve it. You really do. So accept it with open arms. Look here, she's got her arms open, ready to accept. It says here, life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings you life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. So there is so much healing available for you guys as well. And as a result of you doing that healing, Look, you have a new beginning. Look at this. The fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. This could be even just protecting and nurturing this new version of yourself you are giving birth to, this more evolved and more conscious version of yourself. But through all of this, through this healing, through this new beginning, this new birth of you, versions of you that you've maybe at one point thought not possible for you, or a creation that you are hoping to bring to life. Maybe even it is an actual child that you are bringing to this planet, making way for a new soul to come. That is such beautiful energy. But through it all, with the pink opal, it's reminding you to be kind to yourself and find a way to forgive with the rhodonite. The forgiveness and the healing really do go hand in hand, because when we can forgive ourselves, forgive others, forgive situations, forgive soul contracts, forgive whatever needs forgiven, it really does release us from those binds that tie us to make us feel stuck, or that lack mentality, like we're not good enough, we don't deserve it, all of that. When you can forgive, you can then release yourself. But it's not easy. It's simple. Like the whole concept of healing and forgiveness is very simple, but it is not easy. But the best way to heal is to feel. You gotta heal. To heal it, you gotta feel it. To deal with it, to release it. That's what I always say here on my channel. So you don't have to attach to it and try to point fingers, or if this person wouldn't have done that, then I wouldn't have had to do this. You don't have to do any of that. You don't have to do any of that. All you need to do is allow yourself to feel whatever emotions come up, good, bad, happy, sad, anything in between. Allow yourself to feel it, and then picture it almost like a black smoke when you breathe out, like you're just releasing it. Allow your body to shake or cry or feel any emotions you need to feel to get this out, so that you can forgive and heal and have this beautiful new beginning. But be kind to yourself through it all, because you deserve your own kindness, you deserve others' kindness. You have the kindness from source and the universe and your guides, angels, crossover loved ones. You have their kindness. Now give some of that kindness to yourself. So we also have here, share your voice. Come out of the cave, persecution and expression. So many of you have, from a very young age, or maybe even from past lives, felt like you couldn't speak your truth, or your voice wasn't valid, or no one wanted to hear from you anyway. Or maybe you even had parents, grandparents, or other family members, teachers, that basically told you to be quiet, children should be seen and not heard kind of mentality. But you're breaking out of that, and you're realizing you deserve that voice. You deserve to feel confident in the information that you are speaking and bringing to the surface of this planet. And you are coming out of the cave. You're coming out of that shell that maybe you had put yourself in, or this, like I like to call it, like a spiritual closet that you put yourself in years ago. You're coming out of that, and you're now expressing yourself like no other time in your history of this incarnation, or very soon. That's maybe a message you need to know right now, is that very soon you will be able to do this. Expressing yourself through your voice, your writing, your creativity, just the way you move your body, the way you dress, the way you smile. Like all of these ways are ways you are expressing who you are on a more authentic level and speaking your own truth as well. So then here we have the Anna, grandmother of Jesus card, seeding the light, laying foundations and divine plan. And laying foundations, like spirit circling that in big blue, like almost like electric blue lit up kind of circle. I don't know what that means. I think that has to do with laying a new foundation with that blue. To me, that's like that throat chakra kind of going up into the third eye. But I'm pairing this laying foundations with new beginnings. It's like the seeds that you're planting now are the laying of foundations that you will then be able to build upon, or those seeds that you're planting, you will be able to, reap the harvest, the abundance of what these seeds will then bring. But this is all part of your divine plan, to heal, to forgive, to love yourself, to do the self-love, self-care, to bring abundance into your life. Finally, for some of you, I'm hearing this is like such a long time coming, but now you are finally, speaking your truth, even if your voice shakes. That is what you're being asked to do with this share your voice card. That beautiful throat chakra is coming online in such a big way for many of you. Maybe this is a result of you guys doing a lot of throat chakra clearing, healing, something to do with your throat chakra. You guys are getting a level up there, but there is this beautiful new beginning as a result of all of this that you are doing. Wow, what a powerful message, group 3. You will have to let me know below if this resonated, what you thought, Any stories you want to share in the comments section. I always love to hear from you guys. And as always, thanks again so much for all your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, and all the things. And I really truly do hope to see you right here back at the Done Creative, and also over on my live stream channel, the Done Creative Live, where I go live doing readings over there for you guys a few times a week. Link for that channel is in the description below. We hope to see you over there in the High Vibe tribe. All right, bye.